Hey guys, what's up? It's Cheeba. Welcome to my corner.
Cheeba's corner.
My outdoor corner, actually. Today, I wanted to be sharing with you guys, I'm going to be repotting my plants. So in my first episode, you guys were introduced to these guys. I have a triple succulent set in this planter. They're all very unique and very cute. Lately, I've been noticing that they've been getting a little droopy. Partly, I think it's because Claudine loves to come and attack my plants, but I think that they just may be getting a little bit too big for their size. So similarly with this plant I keep in my kitchen, this guy's also getting a little bit too big for his planter, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of switcheroo to accommodate these guys a little better. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, oh, I also have these two little planters. I'm going to be starting with my triple succulent. So first, there's actually a little like plastic inside the ceramic one. Oh, there it is. Alright. Contrary to popular belief, I like to break these. I think it's easier to get the plants out without like harming them and stuff, so I would rather break the plastic planter than like try to like dig my way through the top. One chunk down. You have to be very careful when doing this because you don't want to harm the actual plants. So I got the one, this guy, and this guy. Alright, so we've got our three guys separated. So based on the roots, it seems like this is the biggest plant. So I think I'm going to be transferring this guy over to the red pot because it's the biggest available pot that we have. Ta-da! This one, obviously I'm not going to rip it because it's like one of our planters that we have for our pot. So I'm just going to grab it by the base and gently pull up. And this guy actually comes out really nice and clean. Now we have all of our plants out of the pots and we have our empty planters. I'm going to transfer the big boy, this guy, over to the new bigger planter. So we're gonna get some brand new soil. I also always like to shake off a little bit of the old soil, not too much, just enough to kind of like, you know, shake it out a little bit. So we got out a bit of that excess soil and we got just kind of like the base with the roots. Hold on, little guy. So I've got this little scooper. I actually got it from an iced tea container. So this is just another one of those ways that you can repurpose just about anything. You don't necessarily need to have the big fancy things. So I've got a little bit of dirt in here. Just kind of, I don't know if you can see in there, maybe about 1.5 to 2 inches. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. I'm just using my reusable water bottle. Okay, so we got a little bit of water in there. I like to just kind of like mix it in together with my fingers. You see it's all coming out the bottom, leaving me all muddy. Okay, then we take our big boy, put him in there. He fits really nice and snug. And now that we created this base for him, we can fill out the rest of the edges and give it like a nice sturdy set. So I'm just kind of like putting it around the sides and kind of holding the actual plant in the middle. You don't want to pack it in too tight because you want to give the plant some breathing room. You do want to pack it in there a little bit, just not too tight. Okay, there we go. Now we're in there. Now I'm gonna give this guy a splash off of water to really like hold him in there. So now that we've added a little bit of water in there, It's all nice and packed and your plant should be good to go. So there we are. Give it another little extra space. And now we put him in the big boy. And this guy's all ready to go. Isn't that nice? Alright, so we've got one plant down, 3 more to go. Next up, I'm gonna do our next biggest plant. That was this guy. You can see his roots go all the way down here. So I can tell that he's going to need a bit more growing room than the other one. So I'm gonna make sure that he gets the bigger pot. Give a little base scoop at the bottom there, so it's just kind of like sets us up to put the plant in. Give it a little splash of water. Mix that in a little bit in there with my hands. Put the plant in. Get you those roots in there, big boy. Now I'm going to fill up the sides once again so we can see we've got him in there, but he's not like fully settled. So we're going to put, again, just the soils around the edges. Ta-da! There he is. Now we're gonna add a little bit of our water again to make sure he's nice in there and snug.
I don't know if I return. Maybe one day I'll finally learn.
Ta-da! So we've added our water and he's all nice and settled. Ding, ding, ding. So we've got 2 plants down, 2 more to go. Is it terracotta pot plants? I don't exactly know how to pronounce it, but you know what I'm talking about. So I got these guys, and those 2 are going to take the last 2 succulents. So because these succulents are already fairly small, I'm actually going to start with the larger one of the 2, this guy. So we shook off a little bit of his dirt. I'm still going to add the smallest bit of base. Probably like not even a full scoop. Shake a little bit of that in there. There we go. Gonna put this guy in here. Boop, 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 boop.
I'm gonna have to try. Yeah, said I'm a criminal mastermind.
This is actually kind of really cool to see because in the trio succulent set that I had, these guys were really smushed together, and now that I've placed them in here, they've kind of immediately started separating and taking their own little space. So that already tells me that they're gonna be like so much happier, you know, having their own little set room to grow. So I'm gonna give these guys a little bit of water as well. Alright, 3 plants down, 1 to go. Here's our last little baby with the smallest roots. We're gonna give this guy a little bit more of a base because since his roots aren't that big yet, we don't want him to just be like stuck there at the bottom. So I'm gonna give this about a scoop and a half. There we go. Pop this guy in here, boop boop. Now, to put the dirt around the edges, you snuggle them in there. Cause everybody loves to snuggle, even the plants, even the plants.
Where do I go? 'Cause I don't know. Therapeutically taking a stroll.
Ta-da! There he is. Gonna get this guy a little bit of water.
Maybe one day I'll find
Wiggle it in there a little bit. Alrighty guys, so here we are. We did it. Yay! That's awesome. I'm super excited. Alright, so here we are. Here's our new succulent trio. Ta-da! Our new big boy plant. Ta-da! So we did a great job. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I hope that maybe I taught you a little something, and then maybe next time you guys can show me how you repot your plants, or maybe give me a little tips on how to do mine better. I just did kind of a very simple, rough sketch on how to do it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, please make sure to share it with your friends, like and subscribe to my channel, comment at the bottom what you thought, and stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys next time. Cheeba out.
Cheeba's corner.